Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Services for Academic Success Town Hall. We are going to give it a few minutes for students to join in. So please be patient with us. Thank you. All right, could we go to the next slide? All right, so welcome to our town hall presentation. I'm going to do a quick overview of our agenda. We're going to start with a welcome, some introductions, and then we're going to go into resources. We do have a lot that we are going to be sharing. Unfortunately, we might not have too much time for Q&A, so if at any point you have questions, feel free to use the Q&A chat to enter them there. Could we go on to the next slide? So this session is going to be recorded, as most other sessions have been in Colts-Con. Once we have the recording, we're going to post it on the Colts-Con portal, as well as the slides. So if there's any information that you see that you want to keep and that you want to save, you can go to the Canvas page to find it there through files. In addition, like I mentioned before, we don't have too much time for Q&A at the end, so if at any point you have questions for any of the programs, please use the Q&A chat to enter your questions. And to get started, I would like to introduce our administrators at the college. They're going to introduce themselves and share a little bit of information about what they do and how you as a student can get in contact with them and how you can access them. So first, we are going to start with the president of our college, Dr. Jamila Moore.
Thank you for that, Nimzi. Welcome, everyone. Hi, I'm Dr. Jamila Moore, president of Kenyatta College. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we are so happy that you are here. You know, Colts-Con and many of the programs that we provide at Kenyatta College are geared as a pathway to ensure your success. So I am a former community college student myself. I'm someone who has walked in your shoes. So I'm thrilled that you are here with us today. Let me just give you a little bit of information about who I am and what I do. As president of the campus, it's really my job to make sure that we are not only in compliance with state and federal regulations and laws, but also to ensure that you have what you need to be successful here at Kenyatta College. So while you may not see me every single day, I am absolutely accessible and available. I provide virtual office hours. You can also email me. You can also email my staff. Linda Bertolotti is my executive assistant. This information is also available on our website. So if you haven't had a chance to check out the website, which I doubt, I'm sure most of you have, but if you haven't, please check out the website. There's a tremendous amount of information. We also want to ensure that you are successful while you're here at Kenyatta. So any question that you may have, please feel free to ask it. And if you don't have a question at this point, please be sure to write it down. You have some extraordinary people at Kenyatta, a great team that can provide you with a wealth of information. So we want to ensure that your time with us is not only successful, but you obtain everything you need to make the transition. We are setting up virtual office hours for the fall, so that information will be available shortly on our website. So that way, if you want to Zoom in or link in and get information, or just to check in and say hello, we welcome that. We encourage you to do that. So once again, welcome to Kenyatta College. Go Colts! And we hope that you enjoy your time with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I think that type of person, that they support their staff, so they support leadership.
So want me to go next, Tammy Robinson? Hi. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Tammy Robinson. It's really nice to meet you all. I am the Vice President of Instruction. And so what does that mean? So faculty, athletics, our credit and non-credit programs, our not-for-credit programs are all on my side of the house, the Learning Center, and many more programs. And so the Vice President of Instruction really does a survey and works heavily with the faculty. And we talk about programs and things that would be helpful for students to go further. And so again, I, as Dr. Moore, was a community college graduate myself. I went to Cerritos College, but I also graduated from both UCLA and USC. So, and I'm a community college student just like you. And so, and when I was where you sat, I didn't know about my journey forward. So I hope that you come to Kenyatta College, have a great experience with us. I will be available. My office hours are generally 11 to 12 on Tuesday, Thursday, but again, those will be posted. And I hope that to see you at any point during the semester. Feel free to check in and just let me know who you are. So welcome again, and thank you for coming to Colts-Con today.
Instead of support, can you say flourish?
All right, that is my cue. Buenas tardes, good afternoon. My name is Manuel Alejandro Perez. I use he, him, his, él pronouns. And I am very fortunate and very humbled to serve as the Vice President of Student Services. I really love, and I'm going to continue the story and the theme, which is true. I'm also a community college alumnus. And if you would have asked me when I was going to school at Casonnes River College in Sacramento, where I'm from, what does a Vice President of Student Services do? I would have no idea. I would really have no idea. I would just know that it sounded like it was someone who maybe made some decisions and spent their time in some meetings, but I wouldn't be able to tell you what a Vice President of Student Services does. So let me share super quickly some of the things that I am very happy to support the campus in building. Support, resources, any kind of intervention strategies, whether that's counseling for your academic courses, helping and supporting our deans and our faculty and student services who serve a variety of roles, whether they're counseling or oftentimes also in the classroom, really helping our students connect to understanding what are your resources, how do you get to your goals, whether that's a certificate or whether you want to transfer or maybe you just want to build some skills. All of these are elements that come through student services. We want to make sure that you're supported. So that also means if you have any health-related questions, concerns, or inquiries, sometimes those will go through our health center. They could also go through personal counseling for your mental health and wellness. They could also go in the way of seeking specific accommodations. If you're a better learner within certain environments, we want to make sure that we can accommodate you appropriately. With COVID-19, these are extraordinary times. And so if you need assistance or support with getting some stipends relative to food resources on a monthly basis, or access to our free and drive-through markets for food, actual produce, and supplies, we will all support you in student services and in the broader campus community. And so you'll meet some of our team after that. I just want to let you know that as a first-generation graduate and as a potential, as a first generation, sorry, I'm getting off track, a first-generation graduate, Spanish speaker, les quiero dar la bienvenida. Les quiero dar la bienvenida a nuestra comunidad y decirles que están en su casa and welcome home to Cañada. So thank you so much.
Good afternoon. My name is Graciano Mendoza, and I am the Vice President of Administration. And I first and foremost want to welcome you, give you a warm welcome. You are, as our students, extremely important to us, and your success is extremely important. And we just want to emphasize that if you have questions, if you need support, please reach out. As you met before, our Vice President of Student Services, Manuel, and his team do an excellent job, as well as our Vice President of Instruction. So whenever you have questions, please reach out to us, and we're here to help. I work in the administration office with a wonderful team. We work basically in the background. We do the operational support for instruction and for student services. We are here to serve and support one another. And so if, you may not see us on a day-to-day basis, but we are here, and we are here for you as well. Similar to Dr. Moore, I also have virtual office hours. So if you would like to meet with me or reach out, feel free to do so. Reach out to us, look at our website. We have contact information there. And as I mentioned, we are always here to support you and to help you with your success. So with that, it's a pleasure to be with you virtually, and I will hand it off to Dean James Carranza.
All right, welcome everybody. It's a pleasure to be here with you, and I think I'll continue the trend. I myself am a former community college student, Diablo Valley College a long time ago. And what does a dean do? So I'm the person in charge of, in this case, all of the humanities and social sciences disciplines. I put in the chat a link to our division homepage where you can take a look at the different programs. We've got philosophy and history and sociology and psychology and art history, and oh my goodness, the list goes on. I think it's important to remind you all that we are the reason, or that you are the reason we're here. And so on that link that I gave you at the homepage, you have our contact information. So if you have questions about adding classes or getting connected, or you have questions about any of the programs, please feel free to contact us. Also, I'm currently working as the acting dean for our kinesiology, athletics, and dance program. And so if you're interested in athletics, if you're interested in fitness, or classes like yoga and things like that, we have all of these classes online for the fall. So please reach out to me as well if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thanks, Dean Carranza. And my name is Karen Engel, and I'm the Dean of Planning, Research, and Innovation and Effectiveness, which is a different kind of dean. Our program or office supports the entire college with research, information, data that helps inform strategic planning, priority setting, and we do evaluation of programs and help inform the conversation about where we need to go as a college. We frequently reach out to students to hear about your experience, so look out for that. We have focus groups, surveys, and other ways that we try to make sure we reflect your experience into all of our thinking and planning. Thanks, and welcome to Kenyatta.
Hi all, I'm Max Hartman, our Dean of Counseling here at Kenyatta College. I want to say welcome back to all our returning students that are with us this afternoon, and welcome to all of our brand new students who are coming to college for the first time. You made an incredible choice. Kenyatta College is an incredible college. You're going to enjoy your time here. And I hope some of the programs in my division, my student services division, you'll be interacting with and will support you and help you in your academic journey. I oversee our Welcome Center, our counseling, EOPS Care CalWorks, our Disability Resource Center, our Personal Counseling Center, our Transfer Center, our Career Center, and our Student Life and Leadership Office. And I'm also our Title IX Coordinator. I'm so pleased to be able to work with all the incredible administrators you're meeting, and you're going to meet some of the other incredible folks that I work with across the campus. I will put in the chat a link to the Counseling Division website, as well as my individual email address. I also do have some office hours that I hold each week. If there is anything I can do to support you in your academic journey, please do not hesitate to reach out. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're enjoying Colts-Con so far and you enjoy the rest of your afternoon today. And after me, next up is Dean of Business Design and Workforce, Hyla Lacefield.
Interim Dean of Business Design and Workforce. Thank you. That just means that I'm not a full dean. I'm a temporary dean, but that doesn't mean that I care about you any less. Thank you so much for being here. I see that there have been a couple of questions from Maria Katrina. I have sent you my email address. Please contact me. You're asking about areas that are under my section. Education and human development, digital art and animation, interior design, fashion design and merchandising, business. I can go through the whole list, but basically anything that has to do with specifically the type of design training that gets you a job when you're done. We are very focused on making sure that you have the training and education that you need to be able to go out and enter the workforce just as soon as you are interested in doing so. Please do contact me. I am very available. I also have open office hours for anybody. And I look forward to meeting you all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Okay, I believe I'm next. I would like to welcome everyone. Welcome new students, returning students. My name is David Reed, and I have the privilege and honor of serving as your Dean of Academic Support and Learning Technologies. So this division, two of the primary ways that we support instruction at the college is through the library and through the Learning Center. And I would like to make sure, as we're in this virtual environment, that all of you as students are aware of resources that are available to you. Give yourselves a big pat on the back for being here. With all the adversity each and every one of us is dealing with, it's huge that you're here. You're in the right place. You're going to get a lot of great information today. And for my specific area, just know that one of the things we're doing in the Learning Center, there's a lot of virtual support. There's online tutoring. They have office hours where they help folks with just general questions. The library has a whole lot of resources that are free to you as a student. Take advantage of them. If you need equipment, if you're worried about having a laptop, internet access, we have a request form. It's accessible in a couple places. One of the easiest is through the library website. So I'm going to go ahead and share in the chat window one that is probably going to be really helpful for you. And that's the virtual campus website. It's got all kinds of resources. So please take advantage of it. We're glad you're here. You're in the right place. You've made the right decision. And the Division of Academic Support and Learning Technologies is here to help you out. So welcome everybody. Have a great semester. Go Colts.
Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Amir Thompson. I am the Dean of Science and Technology here at Kenyatta College. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to speak with us all. I'm really happy to meet you, if only virtually. I hope that at some point when this virus all ends, we'll have a chance to see each other face to face. As a first-gen former community college student, it really is a pleasure for me to be here to help serve you as you move along your academic path. I cover everything, all science stuff. So any sort of science things you want to think about, you know, astronomy, biology, chemistry, earth sciences, engineering, that's my purview. So if you have any questions about those sort of things, I'm here to help. And again, my primary purpose for being here is to serve you as students. So please let me know how I can help you. I will put a link to the Science and Technology Division in the chat, as well as my email.
So thank you to all of our administrators who have introduced themselves and shared how students can get in contact with them. If we can go on to the next slide. So this is an overview of all of the resources that we will be covering today. Many of the administrators who have shared have talked about them, introduced some of these resources. So this part is going to be a little bit long. Make sure that you're sitting somewhere comfortably. And remember, all of this will be recorded and shared on the Canvas page. So don't worry about taking notes. If you have any questions, use a Q&A chat. We will do our best to answer them. And I also realized that I didn't introduce myself. I assume that some of you remembered who I am throughout the week. So my name is Dincy Garcia. My pronouns are she, her, hers, ella. and I am the Program Services Coordinator for the Eso Adelante program. And I'll be talking about the program that I work for later on. But first, we are going to start with our Dream Center. So we can go to the next slide.
Hola, bienvenidos. My name is Saul Miranda. My pronouns are he, him, his, él. And I am the Program Services Coordinator for the Dream Center. Here at the Dream Center, we support and, here at the Dream Center, we support and we inform undocumented students, students from mixed status families, and allies. Some of the activities and things that we have going on at the Dream Center for all students are free legal services. We also have confidential conversations, which is, it's basically a space where students can talk to someone privately about various topics. We also have an event called Café con Pan, which is a community gathering where where we have various conversations to build community within Kenyatta College. The next gathering is going to be in August 10th at 10 a.m. to 11, and we'll be talking about immigration and DACA with Immigration Institute of the Bay Area, which is a nonprofit in Redwood City. We also do produce a newsletter which is packed in with resources and services here in Kenyatta College and within our community in San Mateo County. We do provide a basic resource list, especially during COVID-19, which you will be able to find on our website. And we also do provide referrals to other legal services within our community. But all of this, if you go to the next slide, will be found on our website, which is kenyattacollege.edu/dreamers. And it's updated, so feel free to go on that website right now to see all the activities that we have going on and resources and services. If you do have any further questions about the Dream Center, feel free to contact me through email, which is mirandas@smccd, or you could give me a phone call. If you are interested in participating in Café con Pan, feel free to log on through tinyURL, Café con Pan 1. And if you want to contribute to a survey that we're doing, the tiny URL is right there as well, and you'll be able to find this on our website. Thanks for joining.
All right, thank you, Saul. Up next, we will have EOPS.
Hi, my name is Lorraine Barrales Ramirez, and I am the EOPS care, counselor and coordinator. And EOPS is a state-funded program that supports the enrollment and retention and graduation and transfer goals of our low-income students who are challenged by socio and economic and educational disadvantages. And I have a little video that I'd like to share with you all. But I'd like to welcome you and hopefully look forward to meeting you sometime soon. Hi, my name is Lorraine Barrales Ramirez, and I'm the EOPS and Care Counselor and Coordinator. Extended Opportunities Programs and Services serves low-income college students to support them through their educational journey to succeed in college. Please know we are here for you to answer questions about EOPS services, school, and community resources. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Some of the services we provide are academic counseling, a book voucher, transportation assistance, providing educational supplies and equipment such as lending out laptops, priority registration, and transfer assistance. To be eligible for EOPS, students must register in at least 12 units, unless they are in the DRC program, be a California resident, qualify for the California College Promise Grant, not have more than 70 degree applicable units when they apply, and meet one of the educational disadvantages criteria, such as first-generation college student or English language learner. Please visit the EOPS website to read more about program services and eligibility requirements, and to conveniently apply online. For more information about the program or to check the status of your application, our contact information and office hours are listed on the website. Our EOPS team is here for you and look forward to working with you as you begin your educational journey at Kenyatta College. Take care of yourselves and your families. Stay safe and healthy. We look forward to connecting with you in the near future.
Thank you for joining us, Lorraine, and for sharing. As a previous Cañada student and an EOPS student, I strongly, strongly recommend the program. Next, we have SparkPoint.
Hello, everyone, and thank you guys for joining us today. I'm one of the coordinators. My name is Clarissa Ortiz. I'm one of the coordinators at SparkPoint Kenyatta College. I just want to welcome you guys all. What SparkPoint does is we go ahead and try to empower students and the community to strengthen their financial capabilities. So we focus on budgeting, on increasing your savings, building or repairing your credit, amongst other things. We also assist with public benefits. So if you're interested in applying for unemployment, CalFresh, Medi-Cal, veterans assistance as well, rental assistance, anything that can help you become more successful and retain your courses as well as make you successful financially. We just want to be here to support you. Next slide, please. We also have a really cool program both for students in the community in which if you do any of these healthy financial behaviors, you'll go ahead and be incentivized with $25. These are probably behaviors that you're already doing, like applying for public benefits or doing a resume, or maybe you're looking up the difference in costs with colleges and community colleges as well as four-year universities. If you do any of these activities, we want to go ahead and reward you for these healthy financial behaviors. Next slide, please. We're also hosting at CSM every Friday from 11 to 1, the free community market. Just as a financial coach, anytime you go to a free community market, it's just an extra $1 that you don't have to spend at the grocery store. So please, please come and join us, check it out, tell your friends and family. We're here and we just want to make sure that you're successful in your academic and financial goals. Thank you, everybody. And if you want to contact us, next slide, please. Sorry, if you want to contact us, please reach out to Kenyatta College, sparkpoint@gmail.com, and I'll go ahead and include that in the chat. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Clarissa, for sharing about SparkPoint. It's a really great program. It's also a way for you to earn money for college, which is awesome. So up next, we have the Puente Project.
Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Sandra Mendez and I'm the Puente Counselor and Co-Coordinator at Puente Project. And what this program is a year-long learning community, which is helping students develop leadership skills, develop strong writing skills, and also be part of a mentoring program that you get support along the way. So at Kenyatta, we are celebrating our 6th year. So this year we'll be bringing in a new group of students. And so on our next slide, I want to share with you some information. So what do you need to be able to register for Puente? So the number one is sign up for English 105 and Career 137 this semester. We want to make sure that we support you in developing, your majors and kind of figuring out what your goal is. It is a transfer program, and so even if you're not thinking about transfer right now or maybe thinking about it, definitely join us so that you can build a support community. Especially right now, since many of us are going to be taking online classes because of this nature, it's really important that we build community. And one of the things that I really love about working with this program is that I get to really get to know my students both inside the classroom and as their counselor. Again, some of the benefits is that you get to work with your counselor until you transfer to a foreign university. So from the very beginning, you have set counseling support services and also a mentor. And then most importantly, we work together as a Puente Familia to make sure you have all the goals that you need to succeed. How do you connect with us? On our last slide, we have our email, and all the information is located on our website. And so I really encourage all of you to join our Puente Familia. We have a couple of spots left for fall 2020. We look forward to seeing you on August 19th. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing, Sandra. Again, I'm a little bit biased because I'm also a mentor for the Puente program, so I strongly recommend it, especially for new students who are starting out and have to take English anyways. It's a great way to be a part of a cohort. If we could go on to the next slide. So I'll also be talking about the program that I work for, Eso Adelante. So Eso Adelante is a program that includes peer mentorship, and it also is a transfer pathway to San Francisco State. So if there are any of you who are interested in transferring to San Francisco State, feel free to join our program. We primarily serve students who identify as Latinx, who might be a first-generation college student, meaning they're the first in their family to be pursuing a college degree in the United States, and also who identify as high-potential, low-resource students. Programs that we provide in partnership with San Francisco State include peer mentors. So not only do we have dedicated peer mentors for students here at Cañada College, we also have peer mentors at San Francisco State who you can connect with. We have transfer support workshops, field trips, and more. So one of the ways that we are providing services this fall is through our Adelante Institute Plus. So it is for any student that is interested in transferring to San Francisco State, whether you're thinking about it or you know that you want to be there, or you just want to explore what it means to be a transfer student at San Francisco State. The link to register or QR code is shared here. So we actually partnered with a couple different programs that have shared today, and a couple other programs on campus like Spark Point, the Transfer Center, and the Career Center. And we can go to the next slide. The best way to connect with us is either to apply to the program or to contact me directly. You can email me at garcian@smccd.edu, or you can send me a text or call me at 650-670-8971. Again, if you are interested in San Francisco State, if you know you want to get there, or if you just want to figure out what it means to be a transfer student and explore, yeah, feel free to reach out and join us. And our next program is Trio SSS. Unfortunately, Melissa Alforja, who's the director, is not able to join us. However, I did previously work for the program. We have a video that we're going to share for them. And if you have any questions, Melissa Alforja's email is at the bottom. So if you can play the video, Georgianne.
Hi, my name is Melissa Alforja, and I oversee the TRIO Student Support Services Program. We are a free, federally funded program that strives to serve students that come from diverse, minoritized backgrounds, such as Latinx, African American, Asian American, and Pacific Islander background, and students who are considered first generation, income eligible, and also students who may have a documented learning or physical challenge. What we do. We also serve to strive students whose academic goals include obtaining a degree and certificate, as well as transferring to a four-year institution. Again, we are a completely free program whose goals in working with students like yourself is to help them along their academic journey. I, along with another counselor named James McCauley, work with a small group of 165 students to provide all your counseling needs, such as career, degree, and major exploration, educational planning, transfer and four-year graduation planning, and scholarship assistance. Other TRIO services include tutoring, university visits to four-year institutions, cultural and enrichment trips, priority registration, and opportunities to volunteer in the community, as well as TRIO grant aid. Why join TRIO? It's very important for students to get connected to campus resources, and my suggestion is to get connected to them all and check them all out. Do you have more than 4 or 5 questions about major, career, and transfer? If so, then we will work closely with you to make sure you walk away with all your questions answered and give you the support you need to help get you on the right path. Where to find us? Check us out online at cañadacollege.edu/trio or visit us in the Learning Center in 9 to 11. Take care, and we hope to hear from you soon.
So again, great program, great way to get connected and to get more resources. Next, we also have a video from student Mike.
Hi, my name is Michiko Kealoha, and I get to work with the most amazing team in the Center for Student Life and Leadership Development. You might be wondering, what's student life gonna look like this fall semester? Come meet our team and find out how you can get involved.
Hola, bienvenidos al centro. Me llamo Joshua Former Ortiz. I could assist you in making a virtual student body card or meet with you to discuss housing assistance. Find my office hours here or contact me here.
Salam, my name is Adrian Afif and I'm your student body president. Our student senate represents the voice of the students for the entire campus through participatory governance. We are still very active in creating positive change and community for our college. And we have 5 more spots to be on the leadership team. We meet every Thursday from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. here.
Sawasdee. I am Chili Montian. I am your student body vice president and inter-club council chair. Clubs will still be active throughout the fall semester via Zoom, and we will continue to hold our Club Rush event, club training, as well as our inter-club council meeting virtually. Check out more details here.
Hey y'all, my name is Precious Sunday and I am your Commissioner of Activities. I also chair the programming board meeting where we meet to plan and organize our monthly on-campus-wide events and workshops. Come help us plan these events out. We meet every Tuesday, 4 to 5 p.m. here.
To recap, Student Life is offering virtual student body cards. We're also still available for housing assistance meetings. And clubs, events, and meetings have been happening virtually. Programming Board meets every Tuesday, 4 to 5 p.m. Student Senate meets every Thursday, 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. And Inter-Club Council meets on special Wednesdays from 5:15 to 6:15 p.m. For more details on student life, visit us at kenyatacollege.edu/studentlife.
So next we have the Promise Scholars Program.
Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Ariela Villalpando and I am the Program Services Coordinator for the Promise Scholars Program. So a little bit about our program. We support our students and it's designed to help you achieve your educational goals on time. And we provide financial and academic support until the completion of a certificate, your associate's degree, or your associate's degree to transfer between 2 to 3 years. A little bit of our program benefits. We cover your tuition between 2 to 3 years in our program. We also offer $750 worth of textbook support per year. We also offer priority enrollment, which means you'll be one of the first groups to enroll into your courses. We also offer individualized academic support from our dedicated counseling team. And we offer exclusive workshops and events that will make you eligible for our monthly food and transportation incentives, which is a nice perk. You'll receive $50 worth of credit for different stores of your choosing. Now, to be eligible for our program, you must be a first-time incoming college student, and you need a goal to earn a degree, a certificate, or an associate's degree for transfer within Kenyatta College. One of the major requirements is to complete your FAFSA or your California DREAM Act application before applying, and you must remain a full-time until the completion of your educational goal. Next slide, please. So if you have any questions or you're interested in learning more about our program, you could email us at campromise@smccd.edu. And also to mention, we have very limited spots available our application is still open and we'll be selecting another round of students next week. So if you're interested and haven't applied yet, please do so. And yes, thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
Thank you, Ariela. Oh. Sorry, I froze a little bit. Next, we have the STEM Center.
Welcome to the STEM Center. I'm Rance Bobo, the Program's Relationship Coordinator. The STEM Center is definitely your home away from home. We offer a variety of services to ensure your academic success. We have a wonderful STEM counselor, Sandra Rodriguez, who will ensure that you will meet the requirements to transfer to various four-year institutions throughout the state of California, but also outside the state of California. Also, we offer tutoring programs on various STEM subjects, as well as the EPIC sessions. And Josue, can you chime in on that?
There you go. Hi everyone, my name is Josue and I am the EPIC and Tutor Coordinator for the STEM Center. And so with tutoring and EPIC, what it is, it's all free for you. EPIC is group study sessions led by your peers, students who have taken these courses. Tutoring sessions also led by your peers. So come check us out. I'm gonna explain more to it in a bit.
Not only will we help you with your academic endeavors, also we want to ensure that you choose the correct college for you. So we assist with college investigation and college selection so that it's a proper fit for your academic goals. Also, we provide university visits. Well, due to the pandemic, we will be doing that virtually. But it will be very special this semester because for the first time, we will get to check out campuses outside of our region and outside the state of California. So therefore, you have more options to choose from. Also, we offer speaker series. This year, our speaker series will feature alum from Kenyatta College who went through the transfer process, who are in the workforce, and some alum who work outside of the Silicon Valley, but not only outside of the Silicon Valley, outside of the country. So that way you can get an insight on what it's like to work in various tech companies outside of the Silicon Valley. So we highly encourage you to visit our website as well as our Canvas page and come check us out. Again, we will be your home away from home.
Thank you, Rance. Next, we have the College for Working Adults.
Thank you, Nimzi. How are you doing? My name is Jose Zelaya. I'm the Director for College for Working Adults at Kenyatta College. So quickly, just wanting to talk about what CWA is. Essentially, it is a program that supports our working students at the college. So, as we live in the Bay Area, it's not cheap to live here. So, some of us have to work 30 hours, 40 hours a week. So if you're one of those students, this program could be for you. So our program is very unique at our college. It's designed to support the working adult. And how we do that is we provide guaranteed enrollment into your classes. And you also have a team of support system to make sure that you get there. So the way we provide guaranteed enrollment is we have a pre-designed curriculum. So what that means is you don't have to stress about worrying about what classes you need to take, when to take them. We already have that figured out for you. So if you notice in front of you, you have 5 degrees that we're currently offering. We're going to be offering our business degree in 2021. So if you're interested in that, you can join the program now and get a part of that cohort. And all of our predetermined classes are leading you up to transfer to CSU, UC, also to get your AAAS degree, or you can transfer with an AAT or an AST. That might not mean anything to you right now, but if you want some more information, we do have a dedicated counselor that can provide you with that information. We also have a dedicated retention specialist. So what that means is we have someone, if there's ever one question, whether it's a big one, a complicated one, or a simple one, there's always someone you can ask at our program. So on top of that, we also have 2 dedicated tutors to help you with any of your classes that you're worrying about. So if we can go on to the next slide, I can give you a couple more reasons why you would want to join our program. So you can save your time or you can take your time. So again, no guessing about what classes you need to take. We take care of all of that for you. Taking your time as well is, some programs do have a requirement of 12 units. There are no requirements or any unit requirements for that matter in order for you to be supported. So if you want to take your time and you're not too sure how many classes you need to take going into college, we'll be able to support you with that, again, through our counseling, our tutoring, and being able to support you with your everyday questions. Community of adult learners. So you're also taking classes with the same cohort. So what that means is you're getting to learn and getting to connect with students that are going through the same things, that are working 30 hours a week or working more, that have the same maybe issues outside of home, or even at work or whatever that you're working with. And being able to connect and build relationship is very important, especially as we're working and we're going to school remote. And another way we support our working adults is we do evening and weekend classes. So we have a set schedule where most of our classes, if they are face-to-face, they will be on Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings. So you only have to talk to your supervisor once to get those days off if you really needed them. And we also offer hybrid classes, on fully online classes. Of course, all of our classes in the fall will be fully online. So let us know if you're interested in that. And on our next slide, we have some more some contact information. If you want to get a hold of me, right there, we also have our counselor, Erica Bueno. You can reach her at that email. And also the retention specialist I was talking to you about, that person that can answer all your questions. That's Autumn McMahon. She's there for her contact information. I'm going to drop our program email in the chat, so please feel free to give us contact information and let us know if you're interested in the program. We actually have an informational forum this Saturday via Zoom, so you don't have to go anywhere. At the comfort of your own place, you can learn a little bit more about our program, and that's going to be from 10 to 11. If you're interested, please send an email to the email that I'm going to be putting in the chat box. But again, you can reach us here at this email as well. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Jose, for sharing that information again. If you have any family members that might also be interested in returning to college, feel free to recommend them to College for Working Adults. Next, we have the Wellness Center.
Hello, thank you, Nimchi. Hello, my name is Nicolette Navarrete, and I am the Office Assistant for the Wellness Center. Here at the Wellness Center, we offer services ranging from our Disability Resource Center, personal counseling services, to assisting students in the Health Center. We are located in Building 5, Room 303, right next to the cafeteria, The Grove. Next slide, please. Whether it is short-term or long-term, physical or mental, we are here to help you with your educational needs. At the Disability Resource Center, we not only provide information and support to reach your goals, but to also provide assistance with pre-registration and priority registration, add adaptive technology and software to better assist your educational needs, testing accommodations like extended time, temporary parking permits, interpreters, scribes, and note takers, as well as on and off referrals for agencies that will provide assistance. Next slide, please. Please know this is a safe space. At the Personal Counseling Center, we not only maintain confidentiality, but we also provide individual personal counseling appointments that are free of charge to all students who are enrolled in the college. All appointments typically are about 50 minutes long, and the number of sessions depend on the severity of the case of the student. Next slide, please. Just know we are big on confidentiality, but we also care about your safety as well. Not only with our personal counseling appointments, but throughout all of our services in the Wellness Center, we ensure all communication between you and our staff remains 100% confidential. Remember, this is a safe zone, so you may put your trust in our team. We will not share any of your personal information unless we have your consent. Again, we do care about your safety, and if we feel it is necessary, we will provide outside assistance so that you never feel alone. Remember, we are here for you. Next slide, please. In addition to the Disability Resource Center, personal counseling services, we also offer healthcare services. At the Health Center, we provide services for first aid and over-the-counter medications, blood and urine tests, to check for infection or diseases, physical exams, screenings for blood pressure and tuberculosis, testing for strep throat, pregnancy, STD, HIV, and all sorts of other testing, as well as receiving immunizations and birth control. And all of these services are available at the health center at a very affordable cost. Next slide, please. So if you ever in need of some assistance, whether it is registering with the Disability Resource Center, needing an ear from one of our personal counselors, wanting to get a checkup appointment in our health center, or just wanting some advice or information, please do not hesitate to give us a call or send us an email. My phone number is, or the office phone number is 650-306-3259, and my personal email I will disclose separately, but our main office email is kenyatadrc@smccd.edu, and we'll be able to answer throughout any of those 3 departments by that email. Thank you, and have a good day.
Thank you so much for sharing. This is a service that we cannot stress enough. It is difficult times you're going through. Sometimes you feel isolated. Sometimes you're going through difficult things. Even being a student in general, being stressed out about your classes, about exams, we strongly, strongly urge that students take advantage of personal counseling that is available. It is free to you as a student. And yeah, so next we have the financial aid office.
Hi everyone, my name is Brianna Castro. I'm one of the financial aid technicians in the financial aid office. So I just wanted to go over some general information with you. Financial aid is money to help students pay for college expenses. So that means books, supplies, housing, anything else that you need support in. How you apply is by completing either a FAFSA application or a California DREAM Act application at those websites, FAFSA.gov or dream.csac.ca.gov. And you want to make sure that you're adding our school code 006973 so that we make sure that we have your FAFSA application and can process it. Next slide, please. So when you're filling out one of those applications, you're essentially applying for all types of federal and state financial aid, and that includes fee waivers, which help waive your enrollment fees, grants, which is need-based money that you do not have to repay, work study, which is need-based employment, so you can find a job on campus or off campus and earn a paycheck while you're attending classes, scholarships, which are merit or performance-based money, and then also loans, which are fixed low interest rate money that must be repaid. Next slide, please. So we know that the financial aid process can be very daunting and a lot of questions can come up. So we just want to let you know that we are here to support you through the application. If you want to check on your status or your next steps, feel free to reach out to us. Email us at mccd.edu account or student email. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Brianna. I also want to add that in the fall semester, the financial aid office also opens up a scholarship application, which you can learn more about on their website. That was shared previously. If you are interested in getting a scholarship, they have workshops. They also have drop-in support times when you can get help with FAFSA or with the DREAM Act. So all of that is found in their website. And the next program that we have is tutoring. Let's take it away.
Hello. It's me again. Hi, everyone. My name is Josue Alcaraz, and I am the STEM-centered tutor and EPIC coordinator. And this is...
And my name is Julian Taylor, and I am the tutor coordinator for virtually everything else that Josue doesn't cover.
And so we have great news for all of you. Though we are all going to be in a virtual setting, we are still going to be able to support you with your classes by offering our services, tutoring, and Epic online. And so on the slide you see here are some instructions that you need to follow in order to access tutoring and Epic.
In order to access tutoring, there is a course that you need to add to your Canvas, to your schedule. And that course is a Learning Center course called Learning Center 698. You can find that in the web schedule or in the web schedule, and you can add that to your schedule. It is a free course, doesn't cost anything. It actually doesn't even show up on your transcript, but you need to add that to your Canvas. You need to add that to your schedule so that it will so that you will have a new course in your Canvas, and that is how you will access tutoring. So we just want to make sure that you know to do that. Upon adding that course to your schedule, send an email to the email that's right here in the list on the slide here, Kenyatta Online Tutoring, and you will get access immediately to tutoring should you need to use it at that moment in time. From that moment on, you'll be able to look in your Canvas and see an actual course that says Learning Center 698. So much like the one that you see for Colts-Con inside your Canvas, you'll also see one that says LCTR 698. And from there, you'll be able to access tutoring from that moment on.
One thing I want to add is the instructions you see here are also available on the STEM Center website and also the Learning Center website. One quick way to get to our website, we'll provide the site on the chat in a bit. If you just Google Kenyatta College STEM Center Tutoring, Kenyatta College Learning Center Tutoring, it will be the first link that pops up. And these instructions are right there for you. And so on the next slide, once you add Learning Center 698, this is what it's going to look like for you. Okay, and so here is where you'll access tutoring for us. And looks like it cut off a little bit. Yeah, you'll find links. Yeah, you'll find links to what time we're available and our schedule.
Mm-hmm. So if you're looking at the screen right now, under number 1, it says the schedule for these tutors can be viewed here. So if you click that link, it'll actually take you to either, I'm not sure where exactly it's linked, but it'll take you to the schedule for the tutors that are currently available. So you always want to make sure that when you're trying to access tutoring, that there is a tutor available for the subject that you need at that time. All of our tutoring is done on a drop-in basis. So it is first come, first serve. But if no one else comes for that particular subject, you can work with the tutor for pretty much as long as you need to. But it is important that if you need an English tutor, you don't want to show up at a time when there's no English tutor available, because then you can't get the help you need at that time. So it's always important to show up exactly when. So it's always important to check the schedule to make sure that there's a tutor matching the subject that you need. The grid that's down below that's cut off that we can't see, it shows the times and then the days that are available, and it gives you it gives you links to click so that you can then access a Zoom room. From there, you'll see either myself or Josue, and we will then guide you into tutoring. We'll get you to the tutor that you need.
One thing I want to add is because all of our tutors and Epic leaders are your peers, they're students, what happens during the hours where we're not available? You know what? Maybe some people work, have jobs or work better at night. So it's 9 o'clock. There's no tutor. I can't get help. I email my professor. What do? On the left-hand side, you'll see a tab in your Learning Center 698 Canvas shell that says Net Tutor. Net Tutor is another free resource available to you where we have outside tutors available to help you. And so now when you go to Net Tutor, all you got to do is look at the schedule, same way as we do here, and see if there is a tutor available to help you out.
Yes. So the great thing about Net Tutor is that it's available 24/7 for some subjects. So if it's math help that you need, that's 24/7. If it's English help that you need, that's 24/7. So if it's a Sunday when the Learning Center and the STEM Center are closed, you can still get assistance if you need it through Net Tutor. And remember, I think Josue said a very key word in all of this. All of this that we're talking about right now, whether it's working with our tutors or working with the tutors at NetTutor, is free. F-R-E-E, free. Like, you don't pay anything. You don't have to put something extra on your, in your registration packet or anything like that. This is a completely free service to you. So we definitely want to make sure that you get the assistance that you need with the courses that you may be taking.
One more time, Julian. Did you say all this is free?
I said it was free, dog.
Whoa.
Free.
All right. See,
100%
everyone, you hear
free.
that? This is free. All we need from you is just to sign up for the Learning Center 698 course following the instructions that we have on our website. Show up, have your questions ready, and from there, we'll help you clarify whatever you're working on.
Yeah.
And that is honestly the most effective way to, use the time you have with the tutor effectively and productively.
Yeah, it's important that you attempt everything. It's really good that you attempt it. Just try it out. Even if you get it wrong, it's completely okay. Tutoring is a judgment-free place. We actually want to see the mistakes so we can understand the thought process and then help guide you to find the thought process that will put you to a more correct answer. So we want to see where you actually are first. We have no ability to judge you. We're not your instructors. We can't grade you. We're literally here just to help you find the answers that you need so that when it comes to test time, you're ready for that test because you've already kind of learned that new thought process.
And in the situations where maybe our tutor doesn't know the answer, we know how to find those answers.
Mm-hmm.
We'll help you build on some strategies such as maybe specific YouTube channels that cover that subject, Googling, looking for it in your book, stuff like that.
Yeah.
The tutor will help you get to that where you need to be.
So we definitely look forward to seeing you all. Even in this virtual environment, I know it might be a little bit tough. You might get a little bit screen tired, but we definitely want to see you in our tutoring room if you need it. Remember that sometimes even if you think you don't need it, you do. So you might want to just come by and say hello and have somebody look over your work anyway.
These are your peers. They've taken the professors you're taking. They know what to expect. They communicate with the professors. So, come on over.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Julian and Josue. Again, once upon a time, I was a student at Cañada, and I also worked as a tutor. So maybe this is a little bit of personal bias, but I can say that the tutors are very friendly, very helpful, very well trained. And like Josue said at the end, tutors are also students who have taken these classes. They did well in the classes, and then their professors recommended them to support. So even if you just want to ask about the best way to navigate a certain course or to communicate with your professor, how to do the assignments, they're a really great resource for that. And the last resource that we will be sharing today is the library.
Hey everyone, I know it's been a lot, so I'll try to keep it short and sweet. My name is Carlos Luna, and I'm one of the library support specialists here at Cañada College. Because we're in this online transition, things are like a little weird, but you know what? The library is still here to help you out. So quick overview, we're going to do a couple of updates of what we have in the library, technology, and new services. And if you haven't done so already, I highly encourage you to check out the library page. So next slide, please. All right, so some of you may or may not know, we have a new catalog system. So it's pretty much where you look up all the different resources we have in the library. That could be books, articles, materials that we have, like equipment. What's cool about this new catalog is that it's similar to it's actually the same catalog that a lot of the CSUs use. So if you plan to transfer to a CSU after you're done at Cañada, you will be all set. You don't have to learn a new system. You'll just kind of transition seamlessly. And in the new catalog, you can search just by our campus, spread out to all 3 campuses. Our long-term goal is to be able to share resources with all the community colleges, and that's gonna be awesome when it happens. Best part of all is you don't need a new library card. You have a G number, that's all you need. So yeah, so next slide. All right, so we have a lot of our services online now due to the pandemic. So what you can find online is a lot of research appointments. Obviously, you can email a librarian and they can get back to you. But if you need more one-on-one help, they're more than happy to help you out with video appointments. We have a list of great resources in the library, pretty much things on databases, ebooks, like if you need help on how to actually do research, we have great guides that'll be very useful for you. We also have streaming films. You might be asked to watch a couple of films for a class. My personal favorite is Canopy because, yeah, I would watch a movie for class, but Canopy's got a lot of great things, even popular movies, and I do love me a good horror movie, and I hope you do too. Let's see what else. We have just a lot of different things happening throughout the semester. Our librarians also do workshops. So if you need help with citation or if you're not sure how to use like the Google Suite products, our librarians will do occasional workshops, and just keep an eye out in your student email. You'll sign up for the workshops and they're actually really cool and really useful. So next slide. So like one of the deans mentioned earlier, right now, one of the big services that we're offering are technology requests. So I'm glad that all of you are here, but if you know people, other students who have difficulty getting online or pretty much getting a laptop, we got you. So we've got a lot of laptops, Chromebooks, hotspots, calculators, and we're pretty much doing our best to get all this technology out to you. What you would do is fill out a technology request form. It's easiest spot to find it is on the library page. Once you do that, we'll find you your piece of equipment. You'll make an appointment to come on campus. You'll just roll on by, grab it, and you're good to go. And right now, we're checking things out for the whole semester. So you just check it out once. Don't worry about it till the end, and then you can just return it at the end of the semester. And if you plan to take classes the following semester, we just verify your enrollment. That way you don't have to come back to campus. That way you're safe, you're good to go. It's all good. Tech support, we have a tech support chat. So let's say you check out a laptop, you don't know how to use it, or if you have a hotspot and you're having issues with it, you can always go to the library page and we have the tech support chat where we'll support the equipment that we lend out. I highly encourage you to use that service, even if you're not sure, if it's something you can figure out on your own. It's just good to check in with us to let us know what's working, what's not working. Personally, I highly encourage all of you to put in requests for things. So if you feel like you need like a pair of headphones, or if you think wireless mouse would be useful, let us know. We want to be able to have the equipment that you need to be successful in your classes. So moving on. All right, a couple things we're still trying to restart right now. So just keep with us. We're gonna try to restart the checkout of physical items. So it's like books from our collection, reserves, interlibrary loans, things from the other libraries. We're still working out details, but we will get that service up and running as soon as possible. It'll be similar to the technology checkouts. Well, you're just gonna put a request in, you'll make an appointment to come on campus, you'll just roll on by, grab your stuff, and go. Super easy. And right now we're also discussing digital access to select reserves. So we know it's super difficult to come to campus with just access and everything going on. So we're trying to work with our sister colleges, with their libraries, and see if we can set up a system where we can actually get digital copies of the reserves that we have available. That way it makes it a lot easier for you. Still in the works, so like I said, keep checking your student email, keep checking the library page. Usually, if this was in person, I'd make some joke about how if you need whatever, a book, hotspot, a plastic spoon to eat your lunch, we got you. But you know what? We still got you. If you have any questions or comments, you can email us at that email you see on the screen right there. And pretty much it's the same message that I'm sure you've heard a million times. We are here for you. Trust me, it is not just us saying it. Like, we are really dedicated to making sure you are successful. So don't be afraid to come to talk to any of us about anything, and we'll make sure we can answer your question or direct you to someone who knows. So thanks, everyone. Good luck in the fall semester, and I hope to hear from a lot of you, if not all of you.
Thank you for sharing, Carlos. So we have wrapped up most of the presentations a little bit early, so thank you to everyone for speaking quickly and sharing important information in a very efficient way. I'm going to do a few closing reminders, and then I'm seeing that we're getting a few questions in the Q&A chat. So we will be addressing those questions shortly, but first I'm going to go through a couple reminders. So first of all, our next workshop is a poster session. It's not going to be an actual workshop where you're going to get a presentation. It's mostly going to be a time to hang out and do some reflection on what you've learned during Colts-Con. And lastly, we'll be closing out with our closing ceremony from 3:15 to 4 p.m. We do have some important announcements during the closing ceremony, and if you have any family members nearby, feel free to invite them to join and to participate in the celebration. We're also, again, going to share the slides and the recording on Canvas. So if there were any programs that stood out to you that you're really interested in and you want to get in contact with them, you'll be able to find all of their information on there. And all of the links that have been shared in the chat, we'll be sharing them on Canvas as well. So if we can go to the next slide. Yeah, so if you have, since we do have time, if you have any questions, I see that there's one about if it's possible to get a book physically. So Carlos, would you mind addressing that really quickly?
Sure. So right now we're in the process of getting a system where you can roll by to do curbside pickup. We still don't have it in place. I believe our sister college at CSM, they're working on getting something rolling in the next couple of weeks. We're going to follow suit. So just stick with us.
Thank you. And then I think there was a question about how to sign up for tutoring.
Hello. So what I'm going to do right now is post the link to our, did it send? No, I sent it. There you go. All right, in the chat, you'll see a link. And right there, like I said, both the STEM Center and Learning Center websites have the exact same information. So either when you go to, you're going to see the same instructions. All you got to do on your end is sign up for LCTR Learning Center 698. And from there, you'll have access to the Canvas shell. If you need same day tutoring, there's an email on the link, specifically Kenyatta Online Tutoring at smccd.edu. Once you email that, we will receive your email and send you the links to receive tutoring.
All right, thank you, Josue. And we have another one for you and for Julian. What are the limits of what classes/subjects tutors can help with?
So that's a really good question. So we are very dependent upon the recommendations from our faculty. And so therefore we really try, I know for myself, I'm going to speak for myself, that I'm really trying to focus on the courses that have the highest demand. And so for me, that tends to be our English courses and economics and a few other courses that really have high demand. So I'm really trying to fill out my team with those subjects. But at the same time, I'm trying to find tutors and folks that want to be on this team that have a great breadth of courses that they've taken and actually have recommendations in a variety of different subjects. I think it's really critical to be able to check the schedule just to kind of see what that breadth looks like. At this moment in time, it's not complete for the fall semester, but I am definitely working on it, and I want to make sure that I have the high demand courses set up with multiple tutors. That is really kind of the best that I can do. When it comes to, let me look at the rest of the question. I want to make sure that I'm answering the question fully. I'm sorry.
I moved it to answered, but it's what are the limits of what classes/subjects tutors can help with?
Yeah. Yeah, it really does come down to the courses that they've been in and the recommendations that we receive from faculty. But, and it is about the demand. Like we know that, so for myself, I know that my high demand courses are going to be in statistics and then English, economics, biology subjects. Those are going to be my high demand courses. Those are going to be the courses where I get the most questions, the most people coming to ask questions. So with that being said, that's where I want to hire first, and then from there, it's about filling out the remainder of the schedule.
So we hire year round, and so if you don't see your class available, have a tutor or epic session at that time. Keep on checking because, like I said, we hire throughout the year, and so we might hire a tutor for that subject as we go through the semester.
The schedule is an ever-changing thing because we rely upon students. Sometimes student schedules change, priorities change, things happen. So it's important that the posted schedule, because it is a live active document, we can make changes on the fly and it automatically then changes on the actual website. It's important to check it daily to make sure that one, if you're looking for tutoring on that specific day, that the tutor that you're looking to maybe work with is in for the day, but then also because we may be adding tutors and different subjects throughout the semester, it's important to check back and just kind of see what's going on.
You can also become a tutor. All you got to do is do well in your classes, get a recommendation from a professor, and yeah, apply to be an on-campus tutor.
It's a great campus job with great supervisors. So we have a question for you, Josue. Will there be tutoring for biology? Oh, and for Julian too, for biology and psychology?
Yeah, that question is actually for me. At this point in time, I definitely have a psychology tutor. My biology tutor, I do have a couple of biology tutors. It really depends on which course you're talking about in biology. So it's dependent upon that. If you're looking at 100, 110, 130, yes. If you're looking at 240, 250, 260, then I am looking for that person currently. So definitely have the psychology, definitely have biology at the 100 levels, but the 200 levels, that's where I'm looking for current tutors.
And we work with the professors in order to find people they would recommend to be tutors. So, we're doing our thing at the end, being proactive and searching for a peer of yours that can tutor for these courses.
Yes, so for Bio 110 and Psych 110, yes.
Do we have any other questions for any of our panelists or any programs? We still have a little bit of time, so feel free to ask. Can we sign up for more than one program? Yes, actually, you can be a part of as many programs as you would like to be. Just make sure that you are keeping in mind what the requirements are for different programs. There are some programs that will require that you meet with a counselor a certain number of times per semester. Other programs require that you have or that you complete progress reports. Most programs share the progress reports, but in terms of signing up for multiple programs, yes, you can sign up and be a part of as many programs as you would like to be. In the student panel that we had this morning, the alumni panel that we had this morning, the students who participated in it, or the alumni, they shared that they were actually a part of and involved in many different programs. So you can be a part of it, and we encourage it strongly because you're going to receive support from a lot of different areas, whether it's budgeting, whether it's transfer, counseling support, and so forth. Thank you for your question, Cindy. So if we don't have many other questions, we're going to wrap up the session. If you can go to the previous slide, Georgianne. A reminder that our next session is at 2 p.m. It's going to be a poster session. Again, it's not going to be like a full-on presentation workshop. It's mostly going to be an opportunity to do something engaging and hands-on. There's a question about whether or not there's tutoring for fashion design.
In the history of tutoring for as long as I've been there, there has not been. And I know that that community is that community works together very, very well. And I know that they have lab times that they work together from what I understand. So I haven't necessarily recruited a fashion design tutor in the past. It's not, again, we've talked about the demand for the tutoring, and unfortunately that hasn't been a high demand subject.
Yeah, and for more information about support, I think Dean Hyla Lacefield shared her email, so that is someone that you can reach out to, or also the professors for the fashion design classes. So last call for questions. If you have any final questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we will wrap up the session, but we will see you at 2 p.m. We'll take this break as an opportunity to stretch if you've been sitting down for a while, and we will see you all soon.
Bye, everyone. See y'all soon.
Goodbye.
And a go team go.